How are you doing? It's good to talk to you finally.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Just
Yeah,
everything seems to have just popped on top of everything.
I can well imagine. I can well imagine. So, I don't want to take up too much of your time because time is incredibly precious.
Yeah.
I was really just wanting to get some information from you about your personal experiences with CLIC and what they mean to you as a charity.
Well, they're the ones that they've all helped us. All the
Yeah,
charities they've helped us, but CLIC Sargent has been the one that seems to, has helped us the most. Sharon's just, every time if you ever needed to ring her, she's always been there, and says don't hesitate to call no matter what time. So the social worker, that's who Sharon is. She's one
yeah,
of the social workers. You can ring her whenever you want if you need someone to talk to. It's not just, obviously, it's supposed to be a kids charity, but they also look after everyone involved, if you like.
mhm,
As well as obviously the funding as well. They've helped us the most with funding. I know that can be difficult in some circumstances because obviously everyone's in a difficult situation as well.
yeah.
And they've just helped us out of most out of all of them. I'm not saying that they're better than the others, but they've helped us the most because they've had the more. I don't know whether they've got more staff to help us. Mind you, we've only had Sharon, who we spoke to, I think, and they always seem to be there.
Do you
It's
mind do you mind telling us a little bit about your journey through this and through this terrible time? I know it's really difficult to talk about. I can completely appreciate that if
yeah.
not. But what because the last time we spoke or we like had a messages, it seemed to me that things were improving, and that's not the case anymore. Is that right?
Yeah. It's had ups and downs all the way
Yeah,
through. He's not a shut and open and shut case. He's not following normal um, statistics, if you like.
yeah,
I mean, he's got a touch of autism, so that's why it got to the stage it did. Because we started off where he's got, like I say, he's got a touch of autism, and he didn't want to tell anyone that he knew he had a lump, but he didn't want to tell anyone, not because he thought, oh, I won't tell anyone. It's more that he didn't want to tell anyone to upset anyone.
yeah,
And then it got him into, if he was in stage 1, for instance, it'd have just been literally the testicle off and it would have been dealt with and done. Whereas he left it to stage 4, and that's when we had to have the first lot of chemo
oh my
before
gosh,
they could remove the testicle, but it spread to the abdomen. They now suspecting the spleen and in both lungs. The first op that he had was 18 hours to get all of the lymph nodes, the testicle, and everything else. But obviously, because it got into the lungs, it has to be a separate operation.
yeah,
One of the lungs had a small tumor in it. They removed that first, and it came back just before that actually. So they had to have chemo again, and then it took so long to get to the final, what would have been the final operation. It took too long to get the big op in the other lung and the spleen, to the point where it'd come back again. So he had to have the last chance chemo, if you like.
yeah,
That did every time he's had the chemo, it's put it into remission, if you like, but it's
yeah,
come back. But because it took so long to get to the operation, it's come back again. and then he had the chemo, and just on the 14th of April, he was supposed to go in for his last stop. He'd come back again, so now that's it. It's terminal.
Oh my God,
There's
I'm
nothing they
so
can do.
sorry. I'm
So,
so sorry, mate. That's I can't remember. How old is your boy? How old is he?
it was 18 when we found it.
Okay.
He's 20 now.
Oh, crikey. I'm so sorry, mate. There's
Yeah,
nothing that there's nothing that I can say that's going to make it better, but I just really
no, there's
want to raise like so much money to help. And how would you say that CLIC Sargent has helped? I know you've had Sharon on the phone, and the monetary things. Have
yeah.
you stayed with them at all? Because I know that they do housing as well.
They don't do housing in the area where we're at.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so they don't do that around here. They're trying to get that sorted.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they are a London-based company, and we're in Yorkshire, so
Yeah.
they're not quite got established up here yet. There is another charity as well that it's more of awareness because it's a new one.
Yeah.
They started it for my lad. Yeah, they started it for him mainly just to get the word out. Because if you have got someone who is like my lad and
Yeah.
doesn't really talk, he hides it. There's things to look out for, which we didn't know about. But if you've got the back that's linked to testicular cancer, which I didn't know about, just check yourself. Well, it's like the lasses. I know back pain might not be associated with the ladies, but it's the same again. Just make sure everyone just check yourself. But yeah, they've started the college that he went to because he was doing agricultural engineering.
Yeah.
Before we realised, this, and they've started a cancer called oh God, Heads of Shed. Gotten it. That's terrible. I can't
It's
believe I've
okay.
forgotten it. I can't believe I've forgotten it.
It's okay. It's okay. You've got a lot going on. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
To not remember some bits, but
Yeah.
you've been through it, and I really hope. I'm glad that there are charities like CLIC Sargent, like the other ones that have
Candlelighters
helped.
is another one that's been helpful. They just give you holiday packs.
Right.
So if you want to go on holiday, you have to be under a certain age. He was under that certain age when he got it, so he got the holiday. So they're another good one.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we're focusing on CLIC Sargent because they're just the best in my opinion.
Yeah. So our aim for like this week is to raise £2,000, and
Fantastic.
from what we've heard, and from like the conversations that I've been having with people, and that Katie has also been having with people at CLIC Sargent. She's been doing a lot of like speaking to them.
Yeah.
So they have said that £2,000 will pay for 52 families to stay in those homes.
Yeah, that's great.
For a night, like for self catering. So I know it's not something that you fully benefited from, but it's not self catering. Sorry, all inclusive kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to get it. Obviously, anything you can give will help to get them to spread these accommodations around the whole of the UK as well. But yeah, just spreading the word about for me would be, would be brilliant just to get the word about, because I didn't know about CLIC Sargent until this happened to us, and they've only just started advertising on telly.
Yeah.
So to get the word about to me is obviously a big thing, as well as the funding.
Yeah, because I think it's so important to there's lots of charities out there that are doing amazing
Oh, yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah.
I just think it's so important to keep an eye on some of the charities that are close to home, and you being such a loved member of being in our streams, and you've been missed, but you've been missed because, for me at least, you've been missed because I know what's been going on, and I've been keeping an eye and looking for everything, and I just really, really hope that this is as easy up as a path as it possibly can be, and if I can do anything to help, or if we, like Mal and I, can do anything to help as part of Flight Assist, that's absolutely what we're going to do.
Yeah, just keep streaming. That's what been helping me. It was actually him that introduced me, because I didn't know what Twitch was. I had no idea it existed until he started watching TV downstairs through the TV that's got internet on it, and he was watching a Twitch streamer. And I was like, "What is you watching?" I didn't even know anything about it. So I got introduced to it, and the first person that I saw that played Elite was you. So you're the first person I ever saw on Twitch.
No.
And it's gone from there, and it's sort of spread. And
I mean, you can only go uphill from there. So
no, I quite enjoy yours. I think yours are the best, actually.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Well, I don't
myself.
I don't want to take up a lot of, much more of your time, because obviously there is stuff going on and all of that. If you could say sort of one line or something that could maybe entice people to give whatever money that they have, is there anything that you can think of that you would say? Incentivize.
Just whatever you can. Anything, pennies, it all adds up.
Yeah.
I'm in a skint situation at the minute, because obviously not been able to work since the beginning of the pandemic and what have you. So I know what it's like to be skint, so I won't want to ask people, for money that they couldn't give. Just if you can, you can. If you can't, then please just spread the word. That's all I can really say.
Wonderful. We're also launching a merch line alongside it. Can you message me your address, because we would very much like to send you a mug for it as well.
I've already bought one.
Have you already bought one?
No, I haven't really.
But we would very much like to send you a mug
thanks.
To just commemorate the fundraising, and hopefully we can raise a shed ton of money for charity. But thank you so much for coming and chatting for a little bit of time.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it before for the Flight Assist.
It's all right. We'll get you on eventually. It's not a problem. Flight Assist will go on forever.
That's true. I might even remember that charity that's been made in my lad's name. Sort of thing. I can't believe I've forgotten it. I'll remember when we finish. That's usually how it works.
Probably. What's your son's name?
Liam.
Well, all the best.
Or if you're on the gaming situation, it's Galaxy Freed.
Okay. Well, all the best to you and Liam, and I hope whatever time you have left together is super comfortable and wonderful, and you make lots of memories together. I
remembered the name just at the end. It's called Oddballs.
I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot something like that.
It's all good. You take care. Thank you very much for coming on.
Cheers. See you later.